I'm eating a ham sandwich.
He's pissed.
Moral of the story.
Nice and tight.
All right, so we got the pigs loaded and now we're tearing down the barn and getting ready for the power washer. So we are gonna be putting down the nipple bars, turning them on, making sure all the feed is out of the feeders, open up all the feed drops. We're gonna put all the mats on the gate. So nipple bars, mats on the gates, open the drops, make sure the nipple bars are on, and then we'll be good to go. And so we're gonna do the north and south room. Power washers are coming tomorrow and we gotta soak this thing. So we're gonna run the misters or the soakers and get this barn all soaked up. So it's easier for them to come in tomorrow and just power wash it all away. I'm eating a ham sandwich.
There's something satisfying about eating a ham sandwich after loading pigs.
I'm gonna finish my last bite and then I'll help you. I tried my best, Dad.
It's all right.
You can't get them all.
Nope, you can't win them all. You never quite know.
People probably are going to be in the comments just
Wasting
can't
all
believe,
that feed.
why are we doing this?
Well, because the feed that we end with is a whole different feed than the feed that we start with. When the new pigs come, you don't want them to eat this feed because it doesn't have near enough energy in it. They need something sweeter and hotter, more energy to get them started. So we want all this gone, and this feed's in here, and we're gonna wash this whole building and disinfect it. So you really can't leave the feed in the feeder because it's just gonna absorb moisture and it'll be a big sloppy mess. No bueno.
All right, so we got both rooms done. All the mats are on the gates, all the nipple bars are down, all the feeders are turned on, all the waters are on. We're good to go. So now we're gonna turn on the drippers here. These will start spinning and throwing out water to get everything wet and soaked. That way it's not so tough for the power washers to power wash, because you gotta get it nice. You gotta let all that manure soak up some moisture so it's just easier to spray off. So this north room, we got it done first and it ran a cycle already. They'll be on for a certain amount of minutes every hour. So they'll run and then they'll take a break and then they'll run and then they'll take a break, and they'll just do that all day long today. So by tomorrow, it's gonna be just the right texture for the power washers. So right now they're on a break, but we're just kicking on the south room right now. So they're looking like this. So these will run for a few minutes and then they'll shut off, and we'll run another cycle in about a half hour or so. So yeah, you better shower, you're stinking.
Well, bath night's not till Saturday, so I figured I
better get some in there.
Yeah.
Good morning, folks. Today is gonna be a fix-it day. We got all kinds of stuff we gotta fix around the farm. Today we're gonna focus on the curtains. We got 2 barns and 3 curtains that we're having trouble with. 2 curtains at my site and 1 curtain at Dad's site, 1 double site. And so we're gonna focus on getting these curtains fixed today so they're done, but the fixing never stops. We got problems at the bins, at some of the bin pads with some anchor bearings. We got some nipples we gotta tighten up. We got some gates that we gotta fix at site 1. But since we have fat hogs at site 1, we're gonna wait till that barn's empty to do all that. But we can do the curtains. And it's a nice enough day, it's cool. We're not gonna be sweating our balls off. This will be a good day to fix some curtains.
Looks like the cable broke.
Did you bring a tall enough ladder?
Well, probably not, but if I put you on it, it's tall enough.
This is off the pulley and it made the cable tight, and then what happened here?
So they just put a quick link in there and they used a strap pulley. That's it right there. So it blew it off. So it's trash. We'll get in the handy dandy curtain repair box.
You're becoming way more organized with time.
Ta-da! The only way you could make the curtain repair box better is if you could literally take the box and throw it down and it repaired the curtain. I'm gonna put 2 quake links on it. When you put one in here, when you put, oh shit, scratch, take 2. One link in these corner brackets, it still makes this pulley run off center because it can't swivel enough on the link. So if you put 2 in, it lets it run true, and that just makes it go down to the winch a little smoother.
There you go.
That little difference. I gotta loosen up this bolt because there's not enough tolerance to get this cable back underneath this bracket. I've got 2 fancy hammers.
Hammers, huh?
Well, some people call these a fancy hammer because you shouldn't use a crest wrench, but everything that this will do is adjustable. Which I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that out of there or not. There we go. There we go. That's so tight, you always wonder how in the hell that cable gets off of there, but somehow, some way it does.
First job is done. We also got a curtain cable down there that's a little shot, or a pulley, so we're gonna have to make our way down there to fix that as well. And if you haven't noticed, we got some new hats, and right now they're just for TDF employees only. But maybe we'll put them on our store, or maybe we'll get our merch game figured out where we can actually give you guys some high quality merch. We kind of suck at that right now. I apologize, but still some pretty damn cool looking hats if you ask me.
Nothing but an aggravation.
How many times we've been up here fixing this?
We fixed it at least 3 times.
Even the solid sided barns with less curtains still have problems.
They do. They have way less problems though.
What the hell happened to your curtain box? Your sacred curtain box. It was all sorted. It was all sorted. When he has nothing to say, that's when you know he's pissed. Ready for round 2?
Yeah. So I think the long and the short of it is, this curtain is up like polio. And I don't think I'm being over descriptive. There's supposed to be a corner bracket right there, but the corner bracket is over here with those vice grips still attached to it. If you look at the curtain is actually nailed up. What started the whole deal, these are chain drive machines, which I'm pretty fond of the chain drive. It's been really good, but it's like anything, they move so long and they break. So the end link broke, that sent the cable going that way because all the pressure. It hit the corner, went off the pulley, caught, and it pulled the curtain bracket right around the corner.
That's definitely foobar right there. That is not, I've never seen that before.
So this actually came off of a building that collapsed from an ice storm down in Missouri. And when they were tearing the old building down, everything was going in a dumpster, and there were 3 of these in it, and like a good little hoarder, I was like, damn, those are pretty nice brackets. I think I'm gonna take those home. So anyway, I scavenged them out of there, and they've been laying on a shelf. And when I saw this, I'm like, perfect.
Dirty.
Nice and tight. Slide 2 clamps on. We got our new chain. last mile now, as long as my fine motor skills can get this nut started. We got to tighten this pulley up, because if we didn't, that thing would be right back off again. We just got to go along and pull these nails, because right now the curtain's being held up by these nails. So we got to yank them, but our corner's good. We're back in business. Somebody taller than me can get that vice grip off the top of the fan. So yeah, I think that's gonna work just fine.
Moral of the story, it's not always bad to be a hoarder.
Well, it probably is. The moral of the story is, check your curtain machines, keep them greased, and do your preventative maintenance so that chain doesn't break. But it's awful hard to know when those chains, when those pins get weak. It's kind of a crapshoot, you just don't know. So, done for today.